In a city where walls whispered stories of war, another girl's life was unfolding. Lila. Bright, curious, and full of questions. She grew up in Kabul's chaos, with a head full of dreams and a heart full of light. Her father, a teacher, filled her world with words and new wisdom. Her mother, lost in grief for two sons gone to war, often drifted like a ghost through the house. But through it all, Lila found laughter in one person, Tariq, a boy with one leg, endless mischief, and eyes that saw her as an equal. But Kabul was changing. The sound of rockets replaced the sound of school bells. Dreams became fragile things, and love, once simple, turned into something dangerous. When the war reached their doorstep, everything Lila knew began to collapse. Her friends fled, neighbors vanished, and streets turned into memories of what used to be home. Then, in a single, shattering moment, an explosion took everything: her parents, her home, her childhood. When Lila opened her eyes, she was surrounded by dust and strangers. Among them was Mariam, quite older, scared by years of endurance, and beside her stood Rashid, the man who would decide her fate, wounded, orphaned, and alone. Lila was pulled into a new kind of life, one built not on not choice, but survival. In Rashid's house, the air was thick with tension. Mariam saw in Lila a reflection of the girl she once was, young, hopeful, unaware of the darkness ahead. Soon, Rashid's kindness turned to control. Lila's beauty became his possession, her silence his demand. But within those walls, something extraordinary began to bloom: sisterhood. Between Mariam's quiet wisdom and Lila's defiant heart, a bond formed, fragile, secret, and powerful. They shared whispers, laughter, and stories under the same broken roof, and slowly, two women, once strangers, became each other's courage. In a world torn apart by men and war, Mariam and Lila learned to rewrite what it means to survive. Together, they discovered something greater than fear: the strength of love, the power of choice, and the quiet defiance of women who refuse to be erased. This was not just a story of pain, it was the beginning of something far greater: sisterhood born from ashes.